Thank you, thank you. What a wonderful event. I'm delighted to be here. For me, the act of kindness is something very special because I believe that within each of us, we have good in us. We've not even discovered that. So this is a self-discovery for me. I realized I had many, many acts of kindness. I never recognized it. I think within all of us, we've got the ability to do good for people. I've always quote, I don't know, the older ones here might remember when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. Do you know what he said? Do you remember? Yeah, he said, "This is one step for man, giant leap for mankind." I believe that every act of good that you do, you might not think is important, but together it's a giant leap for humankind. That's why I want to support this. Now, the work I've been doing was with my old friend Nelson Mandela. What a name to drop. I created a tribute in this place in 1999, and I've collected over 700 handwritten messages in a House of Commons book of messages. And this year, on the 8th of July at Trafalgar Square, I'm involved in organising a concert, and I'm working with the Nelson Mandela Museum, where we're going to have an exhibition about Nelson Mandela at the museum here in London. Sorry, here at Central Hall across the road. Now, the reason I mention that, because for me, Nelson Mandela is a man of great humility and kindness. And I want to educate young people everywhere to think like Mandela, then less like some of the people that are running our broken world now. It's really important that we get a new generation thinking differently to the one that we've had already. Okay, so the idea is we've just launched a competition, which I've spoken to Chin about and my friend Rahini, where we've invited school children from across the country to write a letter to Mandela, the kind of world that they would like to bring or see. And the competition, I hesitate to call it a competition, it's actually a participation. And we've already got thousands of children who have written a message to Mandela, the kind of world they'd like to see. It doesn't matter if you're in prisons, if you're in an institution, you're welcome to enter this competition. The aim is to create a new generation of young people who think differently. So one day, an act of kindness by humanity will just be the norm. We won't have to have, campaigns like you're doing. It'll just be normal to act kindly. And it doesn't take any money to be kind. Some of the most generous things I've ever experienced come from some of the poorest people. I know billionaires who've given hundreds of millions of pounds to charity and aid, but I value more than the poor man that gives half of what he or she or the woman has half of what she has. That to me is a genuine act of kindness. When you're a billionaire, you can give £100 million away and it's not going to make any difference to your life. But when you give and you share your last glass of water with somebody, that is fantastic. I just also like to say, great to meet the Sri Lankan High Commissioner here. I'm a fellow Sri Lankan, sir. Yeah. So it's my mother country, gave birth to me. And in fact, I'm a patron of a charity called Their Future Today, which you might have heard of.
He's just left.
Oh, he's left. So mistaken. So, but I won't go on much longer because normally I need at least a minimum of 3 minutes just to get my name and address out here, and I don't want to bore you all. But I am really joyful to be in such company of such good people, and I'd like to thank my friend Rahini for inviting me and everyone else to give me the opportunity to rant on a bit. But let's go and change the world, let's make a difference, because we all have it within us to do so. Thank you so much.